The USC Trojans took a trip to Boston this weekend for 2 games, one against BC and the second here this afternoon against BU. The Trojans never led by more than 5, but they did take an 8-4 lead into the break. Kaylee Conry was on for the Terriers with 2 goals and 5 assists, including a feed to Hannah Keneally for a highlight reel goal.
Such a key player for this Terrier team. They're going to have to step up and play for her. Backhand shot, Keneally scores!
BU's strongest part of the game was late, and Ava Berry cut the lead to 3.
Will she release? Feeds down low. Berry on the doorstep. That's a big one.
A goal from Mackenzie Howe eventually narrowed it to 2 before the Trojans called a timeout and then scored 4 of the next 5 to win 16-11. BU held All-American Kerrigan Miller and the Trojans' leading scorer Emily Concialdi to just a goal apiece, but Kaylee and Kelsey Huff each had 4 for USC in the win. BU will return to action on March 6th for a crosstown matchup with the Harvard Crimson. Here with Coach Lauren Morton following BU Women's Lacrosse's second setback of the season, a 16-11 final against USC. Coach, we'll start with the things that went really well for you guys. Second game in a row that Mackenzie Howe has been awesome on the draw, and then defensively, you hold Kerrigan Miller and Emily Concialdi to 1 goal apiece.
Yeah, I think that we certainly went in with our game plan of knowing kind of who we wanted to limit on their team. I think Kenzie really has done a great job. I think the credit also goes to our people that are on the circle. I think Tony Ann with 9 draw controls was awesome in there, and then I think Katie Belleville as well. So certainly happy with kind of where those guys helped us today. And I think that we needed to probably just limit a couple more people, but I think overall we tried. So.
Those couple more people. Talk about the Huff sisters and their performance today. 8 goals from the same household.
Yeah, I think that USC is a potent offense. I think that you can take away 1 or 2 guys, and I think that they certainly can shoot and can really work you offensively. And so I think that we got them kind of. We played some really good defense early on in some of the possessions. I think that we just couldn't finish them out, and I think that gave those 2 who are really dynamic players the ability to finish.
Still a ton of positives to take from this game. You got Harvard coming up this week, and then we're getting into the Patriot League. A lot of people are saying a lot of good things about this BU program. What are you most excited about going forward?
Yeah, I think for us, it's just continuing to improve. I think that today showed that we really have the ability to, from a speed standpoint and even just competitiveness, to be able to play with these guys. And I think that's for us how we turn around and improve and get ready to play a good Harvard team. I think that's kind of keeping the focus on us is super important and kind of our progress each day.
Well, USC's got a long flight back to Pasadena. BU won't have a long trip crosstown to Alston a little bit later on in the week to take on Harvard. That's Coach Lauren Morton following their matchup with USC.